Not being funny, I'm not being ironic. I do not have any good experiences with men.
This woman had a demon from a nose ring.
You can't destroy her. When did you get the nose piercing?
2020.
Why? Always ask yourself, why did I do this? It's hard to take them things out.
Whenever I see somebody with a septum ring, all I want to do is just go up and just want to pull it, you know?
Oh my God, the reason I'm single is because I have a nose ring.
Yes. Men, for some reason, we don't like those septum piercings, let alone nose rings. It just screams that you are promiscuous, that you have no self-control, and above all, you're rebellious. Like the nose ring, the septum piercing, it just screams that you are an individual who's not going to follow a man's lead. You're going to do what you want, right? Any sort of body modification, right? Big sleeve tattoos, that lets you know you're to society, you're an outcast. When I see a woman like that, I just see fun, quick hookups. I'm a smash and get out of there. I'm not trying to invest to be in a long-term relationship or situation with a chick with a septum piercing or those big gauge piercings. I'm not like those chicks are literally the trash of the trash. And if you guys have dealt with women like that, y'all know how mentally deranged they have. A lot of issues up here, daddy issues. Father wasn't in their life. They're going against society. They truly don't like men.
What? Women who wear the thing here, that thing, the beep, 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 ring here. The ring here. Are you a cow? Do you go moo? Are you cattle? Piggy? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Who is that attractive to?
But did you guys know that having a nose ring made you immediately undateable? Like, I can't tell you how many men comment on my TikTok videos about me having a nose ring, and that's why I'm a red flag. I think that's absolutely insane.
If you ever see a girl with a septum ring, which is a piercing right through this part of the nose, it says a lot about her. First of all, she's not going to conform to societal norms. She's probably been through a massive heartbreak in her life, and she decided, you know what? I'm no longer doing this, and rebels and becomes hyper masculine. And the problem with women like this is that they've decided in their mind, they've changed their identity. They will no longer be the loyal, loving, unconditional woman. And if you're okay with that, then I would say date her. But
Exactly. They go through a heartbreak. They go through something that's so traumatic to them. And they say, you know what? I'm going to change myself. I'm going to let the world know, and men, that I'm a dangerous individual. Like, that's why the septum piercings are there. It's not a fashion trend or this is going to be cool. It's mainly to let everybody in the world know that I'm rebellious, that I'm angry, that you can't control me. That's what the rebellion, the septum piercings signify. And that's why, guys, you should not take those chicks serious. When you see them, like they just have that aura about them that lets you know that yeah, I'm ready to fight, man. I don't like men. I don't like it. I'm tired of society. Like they're outcasts. Greasy, typically have that greasy feel. They wear big baggy clothes, colored hair, a whole bunch of other piercings. Another one, not just a septum piercing, but if you see a lot of piercings in the cartilage, a whole bunch of piercings, those chicks are outcasts, rebellious.
this is more of the type of girl you want to put in the fun category. She's going to go against the grain. She'll be very deviant. She'll probably be promiscuous, spontaneous. So it'll be a really fun time. But if you even hint at getting serious with someone with a septum ring, you're going down a path of heartbreak, misery, infidelity. Literally, look, I'm not just saying this. Stay the fuck away from a girl with that unless you're okay with having fun. If you're worried that you're going to fall in love with this girl, stay the fuck away.
Oh my God. The caption says it's always the nose ring equals evil. Literally. I mean, those chicks, those nose rings, man, they really don't have their hair done. Like I said, baggy clothes. You know, they don't really care about their appearance. They're letting you know to stay away from them. So I don't know why. Like I dealt with a chick like this. Like I dated one many years ago. And man, the sex was really good because she was so promiscuous. She had done so many things. They're typically bisexual, right? For a lot of guys, that's cool, right? So sex would be great, but then they'll just be nitpicking at everything, complaining, the dark energy. They're not cooking, they're not cleaning, they're not doing nothing. But you can have fun with them. Believe me, those chicks with those septum piercing, listen, it's gonna be a fun ride. You're gonna have a good old time. But anything after that, man, it's downhill.
Okay, for real though, I need an answer because why do people hate this piercing so much? Why do people?
And that's another thing. Look at it when they have nose piercings or any sort of body modification, it's followed up with finger piercings or finger tattoos. You see her fingers? Like they tattoo, like I dealt with a chick a while back. She had a tattoo right on her face. It's to let you know and let society know that they're outcasts, that they're not going to conform to societal norms. This is why these chicks, like the septum piercing is like one of the last piercings. Septums and big gauges. Again, those chicks are fun. They're free. They're like butterflies. They hook up with you real quick. They're down to try anything sexual. They're spontaneous like crazy. But man, I'm telling you, those some dark spirits, man. Those some evil entities. You got to know when to cut them loose.
This piercing so much. Why do people hate this? Like,
okay, listen. Not that long ago, I found out what septum ring theory is because I got a lot of comments on my video saying that. But it's where the conservatives think that anyone with a nose ring and or colored hair has a mental illness. That couldn't be any farther than the truth. It's not mental illness. I'm just a triple water sign.
What?
Do y'all know what the septum ring theory is?
Told you, see the hands?
It's like,
you see that? I told you. This is another chick. Septum pierce, it like goes hand in hand. They got the septum pierce. They got the hand tattoo on the fingers, the hands. They're outcasts. They're not good for any long term.
like apparently girls who have a septum ring are mentally fucked. Or were fucked up in the head, apparently.
Please get me out of this place. I'm tired. I'm losing my shit. Tired.
It's the fucking, it's the nose thing. It's the septum fucking piercing. Haven't we figured that out? That in the blue dye and what it's doing to people out there? It seems to be the most fucking apparent thing. Take out the thing and you'll be fine.
If you want to stir the pot and you want to piss somebody off, all you need to do is get your septum pierced.
Today I learned men hate nose rings on women even more vocally than they hate tattoos, and that is a fact. But not any nose ring. We hate a very specific nose ring. If I see you with this malfeasant ring in between your nose right here, I am immediately going the other way. I no longer have nothing in common with you. There's probably nothing that we can talk about.
Oh, you mean the theory that if a woman with a septum ring posts a picture or video of herself in the...
There go another one. You see the sleeve tattoos, the arm. Look at the eyes. Scare. Like I just pause it right now, guys. This is actually scary. And I love horror films and thrillers and psychological. This is some scary stuff. Look at those eyes. These type of chicks, y'all know what I'm talking about. They'll do something to your food. Like they'll be standing over you. Oh my goodness. Imagine you waking up to this type of chick, man. Oh, this is scary.
internet, her comment section will be swarmed with butthurt sensitive little boys triggered by a piece of metal in her nose. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory.
So I was just doing great today.
Wait a minute. Look at her ears. That's what it gauges at, but she took them out. Like then they got the short buzzed haircut. Reprobated mind. It's like onion rings from White Castle. Those big man. They just be mutilating by. Then you can see the tattoos that you can see right there. I'm sure she has a sleeve.
Today, I was doing great until I was sitting here. And then all of a sudden, my septum ring ball decided to pop off. And I've been struggling to put it on.
All leftists look the same. Yeah, babe, it's because we want you to know, okay? I put the septum ring on and I said, everybody is going to be able to identify me as a leftist.
Hello and good day. So I'm coming today with another story. So I had a young lady that reached out to me. She was experiencing a lot of issues and not understanding why. So after speaking with her, it was revealed to me that she had several demons that were attached to her. Now, she was dealing with things like anxiety, dealing with depression. It also was revealed to me that demons were coming in her dreams and having sex with her. So this is an incubus spirit. I'm running into this a lot with these demons having sex with women. Now these,
some of you guys might not believe in these type of things, but I do. Right? Those are gateways and portals to the other side. When you have these piercings or big gauges and stuff like that, like you're letting spirits and other demons know that you are open, that you're welcoming them in. Right? Then they start having all these different issues, and man, you're not functioning right mentally. Imagine you just piercing your whole body up, modifying your whole body, sleeve tattoos everywhere, legs. It's crazy. Piercing your eyebrows, piercing your navel. Listen, that stuff has a meaning, and you're not just going through life. Everything's cool. Like I remember I dealt with a chick many years ago, and she had she had the septum piercing and everything, and she had the little gauges, and she did tarot cards and all that, and I was like, nah, I didn't know she did them. And then until afterwards, and she was like, yeah, I worship this. She was just sitting on my couch. She was like, yeah, I worship this entity called I forgot what it was. And I'm like, what? And it was, just supposed to be hook up anyway. We had hooked up a couple times, and then we just said, and she started telling me stuff like, she said, yeah, like it was normal. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then after that, I ain't see it no more, man. I remember she texted me and I'm like, nah, man. And she like, was it something I said? Yes, it was something you said. I'm not getting involved with none of those demons and tarot cards and stuff. I was just trying to smash hook up. And that's another thing you guys got to be careful for. The type of women that you hook up with. Because they be listen, they'll go into your bathroom, take your cloth, and they'll be doing different rituals. They'll take your toothbrush. You're like, where'd my toothbrush go? they'll take, I'm telling you, they'll take your hairbrush, right? You be like, man, what? And then all type of stuff. They'll take your retainer. You be like, what my retainer? And then they be trying all type of stuff. You're like, man, why can't I get this chick off my mind? You be scratching. Listen, that stuff real.
demons will come in your dreams. Sometimes they'll look like celebrities, or sometimes they could look like a boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, but someone that you was really into. But again, this is just a demon. These are demons. This is what they do. Also, it was revealed to me that one of the ways that the demons entered was through her nose ring. Now, I made previous video, talking about this. These piercings and, your stomach, your lip, your nose, that type of thing. These demons are coming in and they can enter you. And this was the case. Now, this demon that entered through her nose ring, this demon name is Toro. So this is a bull demon, Toro the bull. So this demon entered her through her nose ring. So she's just having a lot of issues, hard to find a job, just a lot of fear that's in her. And she also has like divination spirits that entered her. So I was seeing that she was into divination or into some type of cards or reading or something that she was doing. So she told me that she was doing tarot readings. So she told me she was doing tarot readings. And of course that also opened the door for things to get into her. She told me she just thought it was innocent. So be careful and stay away from these things. So she's feeling a lot of tension on her forehead. Things are shaking her while she's sleeping. She's feeling her bed shake. She said she's having issues with her memory. She said that her memory, her head feels very foggy. That's how she described it. So yeah, it's a lot that's going on. And as I started praying for her, her cat was looking at something in the ceiling. So these demons were moving around in the room, and they were getting agitated. So I'll be working with her, and Yeshua will free her. She'll be freed of her demons. Watch out for these piercings, these tattoos. They are open doors, and these demons can attach to you.
Nose ring theory. Always has to be some dude in my comments going, septum ring theory.
What's your septum piercing theory?
You know, that's not very nice.
Can anyone tell me what the septum ring theory is?
Oh, septum theory? Oh, you don't like my septum piercing? Bye!
Stay away from women with septum piercings. They are horrible people. They're the most evil beings that you will ever encounter on this game that we call life. All right? You know about the devil, but what if I told you there's a reincarnated form walking and roaming this earth, and all they got is a septum piercing? And I get what you're saying. Why would you just typecast one group of people, right? It's because it's always been true. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But bro, everybody with a septum piercing, they happen to be like the sexiest people on earth. That's true. But that is to compensate for how bad of a person they are on the outside. You feel what I'm saying? It's like their heavenly restriction if you know Jujutsu Kaisen. They're going to be so sexy, it has to get balanced out with a flaw. This flaw being that they are evil and bad people. They cannot have both, gang. Just the way you're reacting to this information, I'm already knowing you're not gonna listen to my warning, bro. But when you go and tap in because you're being curious, you know what curiosity did to the cat, right? That's the same thing that's gonna happen to you. But on the inside, shit's gonna numb you. It's gonna desensitize you. You're not gonna want any other woman after that. You dance with the devil, buddy. I tell you all the time, bro, this shit don't come from nowhere. I speak from experience, gang. Look, and don't make fun of me when I say this, gang. She was light-skinned. She was a nurse. She had a septum piercing. And when it was time to do that you know what tattoo she had on her thigh? She had the rose tattoo with the peacock. But you're not gonna listen to me though, right? No.
I'm going to hold your hand with an industrial paper towel when I tell you that your comments saying nose ring theory are literally doing the opposite of what you think they are. I want to look this way. I want you to be able to look at me and see that I am a safe space and that I don't tolerate it. I want you to look at me and know, Donald Trump, man, honestly, what's going on in the world right now? Honestly, if I'm not for you, good.
Hey, what with you and septum piercing? It always starts with a girl, doesn't it? So there was this girl, and we had been talking for at least 4 months. Then we had been dating for about 6 months. And it got to the point where I was literally like, yeah, this is going to be the girl for me. I'm going to give it 2 years and I'm marrying easily. She was literally the kind of girl you would dream of. She was everything you would want physically, everything you would want personality-wise, everything you would want in her sense of loyalty. She didn't really have many friends. I was her first body. She was everything that I wanted. There was no one who could really separate us. All of a sudden, one day, it was like just a switch happened. She had been talking to this other girl, which I had no idea about. This girl was everything that my girlfriend wasn't good. She was horizontally challenged. She had a septum piercing. Personality was disgusting. The looks was just an absolute no. Everything about her was bad. So these two finally met up one day. They started hanging out pretty much every single day. This girl was here all of the time. I even met the girl at one point, and I think within the first 4 seconds, I went, nah, this ain't, I don't like her. Immediately. You could feel the vibe on her. It was everything negative rather than positive. She would always complain. Everything was always a man's fault. She hates men. Oh, negative aura, negative aura. It's like the plague. It sticks to you. It's disgusting. So anyway, the first change that I noticed, because my girl was blonde, she made my girlfriend dye her hair black, changed her entire aesthetic to wearing nothing but dark out, black emo clothing, started wearing eyeliner. This all happened in the span of a week. One by one, it was one day black hair. Next day was the makeup change and eyeliner. Third day was the outfit. Fourth day was the septum piercing. And then I think after the septum piercing, it didn't look like my girl anymore. As weeks started to go on, she started to try and stick other things in it to widen the gap. And it was almost like this girl had just come from the demon realm and just turned my girl into something that she wasn't. So then eventually my girl's personality changed and I couldn't take it no more. I told her specifically that you even had to change or we're over. And because I had such a great relationship with her parents at the time, my parents would spam call me asking if I had done anything. And I was like, no, I didn't do anything to your girl. Your girl met this one girl and she changed her, and the parents didn't believe. So I begged them, I say, listen, if you don't believe me, come out for a coffee and we'll discuss the whole thing. Sat them down, explained everything. They took my side.
You sat down with the parents?
Yes.
Yo!
Yes. I don't think you understand. When you really like a girl, you're gonna do whatever you can to save her. Eventually, she turned on everyone, even her own family, and it just wasn't my girl anymore. It was like she had been possessed or taken over. It just wasn't my girl. And after that moment, every time I looked at a girl with a septum piercing, all I still see is that
Make it so hard! They make it so hard! I can't handle it! I can't handle this! I can't handle men anymore! Y'all are liars! You lie to women! You promise us a lot! We are objects to you! We are things that you put on your shelf! You're just surviving, trying to raise these kids, trying to do the best you can, and you get $250 a month. What the That is pennies! I had to put my boots on the ground and become a single mom at 21 years old. My life is not what I want.